Marko Solo Run Session 3. Let's get to it. So we're back here. We didn't get raided, but we do have a crime spree going on at the moment. I don't think that we've really got the resources that we want to do some of the things that we want to do. That's, maybe the trader will arrive. I don't know. Let's see if there's anything on your wireless. Nope. Okay, we got some food. Let's get some water on the go. We're going to be taking a lot of stuff with us when we go scavenging because, again, we don't have a housemate. We don't have anyone to defend the shelter when we're out. I'm just thinking about what we want to build. We haven't got any cogs, but I do want to build another heater. Also want to upgrade those heaters if I possibly can. We've got tons and tons of food that could all get nicked. But we can keep on producing more. Maybe what we could do, this is going to take some time. We're just chopping these things. We're not chopping down anything like the chairs or the armchair. You can chop those by accident. I'm just going to chop up these pieces of wooden furniture, but I'm not actually going to collect the wood or anything. It can't be stolen if it is still in a stockpile. So let's just do that. We might want to take the hatchet with us when we next go scavenging. I think we're probably going to go to the supermarket. We're going to have a bit of a fight when we get there, so let's make sure that we're not going to destroy the hatchet chopping all of this stuff. I don't think we will. So not much that we can chop in here. There's the kids. They're going to say, "Mummy is sick. Can you give us some meds?" Which we can. Yeah. Got ya. And Marko, good man that he is. If you do virtuous things, he is happy. Right, what do we want to do? I think something that we can do, of course, to preserve our food is to just get it ready to cook. It won't be stolen if it's on the stove. 4 loads of food. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty good. When it gets freezing cold, we need the stove to make water, but that's going to be a little while away just yet. It's getting close to that sort of 14-degree mark where the temperature becomes dangerous. We're not there yet. I don't think we've got a ton that we can really be getting on with. But we've got some saw blades. We've got a saw blade. Don't think we need any for the supermarket. We've got our electrical components. We don't have any cogs. Okay. Alright, we're going to build a second heater. We are going to need a second heater. We're going to get building that now because otherwise the materials can just be stolen. We'll finish that off some other time. For the mow, sure, one more filter. Let's just get that started. Let's get some kit because I think we've got a big night ahead of us. Yeah, so he's fed. He's no longer tired. He's content. I mean, I don't know what... I don't remember the small apartment building. I'm going to go here. So this is caution advised. That means that we might not have the horrible situation that can occur. I'm taking all of my electrics. Taking at least 2 of these. That's it. We're using up a lot of inventory space. Alright, okay. So these guys, they're not going to cause us any trouble. We don't have that, that incident. Can occur. Let's go in here and let's just clear the level. You know what I mean by clearing it. Remove all obstructions. Yeah, don't mess with me. Yeah. Keep your eye on me then. I don't know what would happen if I tried to gank these guys, but they won't actually leave. They won't cause any trouble if we don't make any trouble. Don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. I want to be collecting firewood at this point, because it will get cold. They don't actually take anything, these guys. Cause trouble here, trust me. They're just going around talking tough, but they're all bark, no bite. I mean, unless I must start flipping, trying to have a go at one of them with a hatchet or something. I think we've got a rubble pile further back. I think we do need the crowbar, but we want to leave these here anyway, those tools, because otherwise they can be stolen from the shelter. That's one. Crowbar's coming to the end of its life, which is fine. We can make another one. I think it's just components to make a crowbar, and it is absolutely one of the best tools that you can possibly have. Always useful. So there you go. You can see that he searched that pile, but everything's still there. It's tempting to gank these guys, take their guns, but Marko's not really down for that. I thought there was a little note saying, hey, I hid some stuff behind the fridge. Now, I don't normally take weapon components, but you know, the things that you need to build bullets, I've never found crafting bullets useful. My wife has. She's playing this war of mine on her tablet as we're sat next to each other. As I've always said, a family that games together stays together. Marko, very good at clearing levels. He's got that great inventory space. He's very fast. Pound for pound, he's the best scavenger in the game. He's, he can be stealthy, unlike, I can't remember his name, the really big guy. He's very tough. He can carry the most, but he can never be stealthy, and he is slow. Screw it. We just pick up everything as it comes, take it back to the stockpile location. Obviously, we start with the farthest points on the map and work our way back. We're about halfway through the night. We've cleared this stage. There's no obstacles. Everything's unlocked. We've got some fun stuff. We've got things like that handgun and that helmet that we could take back, maybe get those fixed at some point, but that'll be something further down the line. I will still be looking to build a vegetable garden, because we will get, you know, a housemate. I don't like these guys' sort of jittery movements. It's making me a little anxious, but they definitely shouldn't attack us. They seem to be sort of sprinting around with a sense of purpose. It's like my cats when they suddenly get the zoomies and you're like, what? Why are you running around like that? She's that way, mate. Yeah, they're all over there, mate. Yeah, you better check it out. If I was playing an evil run through, obviously we could slot them, but we're not playing an evil run through. I don't think I've ever played a run through where I've just gone around gunning down every single survivor that I come across or anything. First time that I played this, I accidentally gunned down an old man. I thought, you know, he was just being obtuse and wanted the stuff in his house, and then the wife comes down and starts crying over his body and telling me to leave. That's the moment I actually fell in love with this game, which I'm not a psychopath. But you just don't get that in Mario Kart or anything. Real emotional consequences to your actions. It's, you know. I remember just sort of doing that. I remember seeing that and just thinking like, oh my god, this is something else. It's gonna be sun up soon. That clock is gonna start ticking. Marko's gonna say, hey, I should really get back. And he'd be right. I think we might just be able to clear all of this. I think this is everything. There might be some stuff on the roof. I'm not going to check it now. I'm trying to think what I want to do. I want to upgrade the workshops. So I'm going to need cogs, 5 thereof. Let's stockpile everything and then just be absolutely damn sure what we have got. Right. Cogs. I need those. I'm going to want to upgrade the heaters. This location doesn't look like it's got a lot for us, really. Take these just in case the kids come back and say, our mum's also hungry as well. Can you give us food? You know, because that happens. I don't know if I've got a use for these. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Yeah, I mean, this location, this is pretty flat stuff. We'll come back tomorrow night, if for nothing else, then to make sure that we recover our tools. And there's enough stuff there to warrant a second visit, I guess. But then we're going to be moving on to pastures new. Maybe we'll go on to one of those other places where it says there's danger. Might be worth upgrading the workshop so that we can get that pistol and that helmet in working order. Ah, wankers. This was a heater, wasn't it? We were building a heater. Well, we know that we need a heater. But also, I'll upgrade you. Can we do that? Oh my! 5 cogs and 5 electrical pieces. Okay, all right, fine. That's. Do what we can right now. Yeah, we're building some filters. We're going to make some water, sorry, which could just get nicked. Just could. Our shelter is a goddamn buffet at the moment as the raiders just come and nick the food. There's just not much that we can do about that. It just isn't. Perhaps our friendly neighbourhood trader man will arrive. That'd be good. Got loads and loads of food. Good trading item. I mean, unless we've got an electrical component somewhere. We might have a spare electrical component in one of these locked containers, if I recall. Just we'll feed Marko tomorrow. Okay, that's going to be wood and firewood. I've got an awful lot of constructive stuff to do here. Just grab it, mate. Just grab it. There you go. So anything that you leave in those little stockpiles can't be stolen. But I'm kind of forgetting what we do and don't have, so yeah, remain at home and lock your doors. I would love to, but I'm the only MF here, so I don't think anyone's going to visit today. They would have done if they were going to. Let's protect our components by... Do I want to do this? Yes. Yeah, we're going to start that building, but we're not going to finish it. Just thinking about the single most efficient way to use what we've got. Let's build a saw blade and we'll take that with us when we go scavenging. The components are tied up in construction, they won't be nicked. I know your tummy's rumbling, Marko. Get some food tomorrow. Shush phone. I'm surviving a war here. I haven't got time to answer messages. Interesting. I mean, the port we could go to and we could potentially charter a boat to get out here. Music club's a weird one. I've been there few times. Oh, I need to take those. I need to take those back. Can't have them getting nicked. I kind of could have those nicked, and it's not that big a deal. Oh, I'd like to do this, but I can't just take up all of my inventory slots protecting that stuff. I'm going to be so glad when we finally have somebody else come and be a housemate. Hopefully it won't be like Sveta or something who's objectively useless. I mean, unless you have children in the game. I don't tend to, because I don't think it makes for a great streaming experience when you have to spend so much of your day sorting out kids. I mean, I suppose could do a run through with some kids. And a lot of this is just stuff that I put in took with me so it wouldn't get nicked. Yeah, I mean, the rest of this stuff is garbage anyway. Okay. Two nights and we got everything of value from the supermarket. I think there's a lot more stuff there when you encounter the soldier. Maybe this represents the scavengers having scavenged and taken a lot of stuff. There's still some good stuff there, don't get me wrong. Well, criminals had a night off, I guess. Let's do the time-intensive stuff first. Ugh. We've got plenty of water, that's very good. Having an abundance of water is useful if and when you get a vegetable garden. It takes a lot of water to grow veggies. Veggies, of course, are a more efficient way of making food. You have to have what I call a morsel. You have to have an item of food, you know, a piece of that raw food that looks like a chicken leg or a sweet in a wrapper. Don't know what it's supposed to be. But you can mix that with vegetables and make 2 lots of food. So yeah, veggies very much are nice to have. One of the advantages of doing this solo, fewer mouths to feed, so food isn't quite as urgent. Someone's at the door, and it's our friendly neighbourhood trader man, and that's great because we just took back everything of value from the supermarché. What we're looking for really is components, and then we can upgrade the workshop. Yeah, we're gonna trade. Ooh. Like a bloody Deliveroo or something. He's got exactly what I needed. Loads and loads of meds. I don't want to be impressive. We've got anything that we can use as small change here. That. God, I told you I'm trying not to be generous here. I have a cunning plan. Very high value item. Still being generous. I know that this is going back and forth on this, but I don't want to be leaving money on the table. Let's see what we can take out of this equation. Yeah, fine, we can have a deal. That's exactly what I want to hear. That means he's not ripping us off. Not being ripped off. Just repulsed my wife. She just sat here. Well, what do we get for 1, mate? Yeah, okay. This is the tedious way of doing it, but does mean that you're getting your value for money. No, I don't want your crappy moonshine that you've probably watered down with urine. No, I'll take the bullets, actually. No, that's not bad, is it? Okay, anyway. Faffing about with that. I'm just keen to use any building materials that I can because they're not secure. So you may as well use them. Even if it's like, hey, why are you building that now? You don't need it. Better to have it, because you know, you save up those components and they all get nicked. You got nothing to show for it. So we kind of don't want an awful lot in our savings at the end of each night. Oof, close to building the old herbal garden. And then we would have to upgrade it. Oh, seriously? One component to make the reinforced door. Again, we don't need the reinforced door right now, but we'll be very glad to have it later. How about we have a look and see if we can upgrade these? I know that we're going to need a thermal regulator. Yeah, you know, we can. We can at least upgrade one of these, and that's going to be worth doing. It will get freezing cold on the Marko run. You can see him already anticipating that. Takes a while to build this, but we should have enough time. Obviously, we want to make sure he gets his head down before the end of the night. Hatchet's definitely starting to look a little worse for wear, but have we got any filters? That's alright, that's fine. We've got loads of water, and we want to keep our components as best we can anyway. Right, we're going to start that. Well, that's a lot of our components tied up in that anyway. The rest of them, let's preserve them by starting to make some filters. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing there, buddy? Building a chair. On Swanson. Peace out, dude. I'm going to sleep. I sort of know what's at the airport. I remember going to the music club this one time, and everybody, I think it was a glitch, they just freaked out and attacked me for no apparent reason. So I'm a little reticent to go there. I mean, I might go there. I mean, I remember it as them freaking out and just attacking me for no reason. I may have started to fight. Don't know that I did. Might have done. So we're filling up our inventory as we go. Is there anything that I'm content to leave behind? There isn't. I need that for the kids. That if I get injured. I know that we want the shovel. There's quite a lot of piles of rubble and stuff here. I know, for example, if you go down here, you kind of get trapped. You got to dig your way out. So let's do that. I should have actually just chucked everything into a stockpile. The first one that I saw. Yeah. So you can imagine, if you don't know this map, you sort of come down here thinking that you're going to be able to make your way back, and then you find yourself trapped. Here in the basement. You could easily get trapped as the sun comes up. It's not the worst thing in the world. It just means that your scavenger gets back to the shelter after a couple of hours of the day have transpired. Not the worst thing in the world at all, but you need every sort of moment of daylight when it's just yourself. Do I want to be chopping stuff? I think we could probably chop one more thing. And then really we're looking at preserving this hatchet as a weapon. If we want to do more chopping, we'll have to build another one. Okay. I think there's anywhere where we need to use those saw blades. Obviously we've got them. And what we could do, if we're feeling really adventurous, is take out the bad guys on the back of the map. This old man's just gonna ramble on like Grandpa Simpson. Yeah, we got some more piles of rubble there. This might well break. No, this shovel I think has maybe got one or two more uses in it. Certainly, if you can keep it, that would be nice. Even if you just leave it at the shelter as a potential improvised weapon. We're going to search all of this, obviously. We're clearing the level first. Let's start at the back of the map, or at least as far back as I'm willing to go. Now if we go in this building here, bad guys with guns. Could of course risk taking them out and stealing their stuff. What are we going to do with a gun if we get it? Can't really leave it at the shelter or it'll get stolen. If we can put it into a warm set of hands and have it defending the shelter, that's one thing. Just leaving it there, or just having to have it take up inventory space every time we go scavenging, that's not massively useful, it's got to be said. They've already found some good stuff. Can you get down there? No, you can't. How do you get down? Get down here. Is this our stockpile? Bingo. We know that we can leave our most valuable stuff here because the trader has just been. He's not gonna rock up 2 days in a row. Just won't. Let's go down here. Let's clear this. He's telling us a story about how he was gonna catch a flight at an airport. Yeah, thrilling stuff, Grandpa. Up there with that banger that you told about how he had to open a door to get into a room that time. Then we've got a ton of good stuff really to bring back. Yeah, plenty of electrical components of things, so we can upgrade the metal workshop. Let's, just so that I don't forget to do it on the next visit, let's get these last little bits from down here. I could easily forget to bring them up. I mean, coffee, that's neither here nor there. It's obviously very useful if you've got somebody who is addicted to coffee, because the characters in this, they're addicted to it like it's cocaine. Basically, they get intensely miserable if they don't have a coffee. I like coffee, I do. The idea that it is some irresistible sine qua non for people in this kind of situation and they just cannot be happy without it. It must just be really, really good coffee. That's all I can say. Did we clear the plane? Yeah. Okay, it's time for us to get a wiggle on, I think. Yeah, we're just going straight past stuff. Oh, no, it's down here, isn't it? This is how we get out of here. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, the clock is getting angry with us. Come on, don't take those little tiny baby steps. If the kids come back, we're going to want that food. Friendly neighborhood trader man, I don't think is going to be returning. I mean, cogs, they're just... Cogs are great. They're used for every bloody thing, they really are. Could be that we are going to have to start stoking your fires. I don't know, maybe. I don't think we're quite there yet. Let's just Foxtrot Oscar with what we've got to hand. That level is weird. That looks like he's sprinting towards a broken sort of piece of flooring that he's just going to jump off. Maybe soar into the sky. I don't know. He seems to be moving very intently. It doesn't look like you would actually be able to get out of that location there. Not unless you had a rope ladder to climb down from there. But anyway. Yeah. Okay, they took food and water. Now that sounds devastating. Kind of isn't, though. Holy crap. Advanced Metal Workshop needs a lot. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Do we want the reinforced door or do we want a heater? Because I could cancel this heater and get the components back from it. I think we're better off doing this. I can't do anything with that. That was weird. It wasn't letting me select it. Do we only have one heater? If we've only got one, I'm going to build another one. When it gets freezing cold, you need to have at least 2 heaters. Ideally, you want them both upgraded. I mean, one upgraded will certainly do it. But I mean, if you want to live in style, I mean, that's just made the building hotter. There's no wood in there. Weird game. Okay. Yeah, let's use up some components here. Yeah, I mean, we don't... we have 177 pistols. Anyone else see that? We have 177 handguns. You know what? I think that might be a glitch. It really is too bad that Mr. Trader Man isn't coming back, because we'd be able to just clean him out of everything. Now this looks like Anton. Maybe that he wants to join us, which is a good and a bad thing. It's good because we need another set of hands. It's very welcome. It's bad because he sucks. He's pretty weak. He's pretty slow. We'd probably have to put Marko on defense. Sure thing, buddy. Oh, and you're wounded as well. You. Okay, that's not your fault. Sorry, I shouted. Seriously, dude. Okay, he's gonna need a bed if he's wounded. So, can we build another one? Yes, we can. All in all, this is a net gain. It really, really is. Bless him. I think we might have to have a night where these guys are going to have a lad's night in. I can't really do anything like put Anton on guard if he's wounded. I mean, he's a bad idea to do that anyway. I can't send him out scavenging because he's wounded. I could send him to the hospital now, couldn't I? Now, there ain't a lot at the hospital, but you can get yourself healed quicker than you otherwise would. So, yeah, get your skates on, old man. You're gonna be doing just that. Let's keep these guys' food levels the same. It just makes management so much easier. Ah, god damn it, Marko's tired. That doesn't matter so much when we've got somebody else. We've got some really fun places opening up right here. Okay, old man. We've not got any weapons, have we? Shoot. Got no goddamn weapons. Probably gonna get the crap beaten out of him. Do your best, old man. I believe in you. I don't. What is this? Grand Theft Auto? Obviously, Anton could defend himself with the pistol, but he'd just have to wave it around and shout obscenities because he can't shoot anything. He hasn't got any bullets. All right, this is not how I wanted to be doing this at all. But we gotta get those tools back just so that whoever is on guard, Marko, is going to have a weapon. Now, there's a chance that Anton will get injured during his guarding duties. He's probably not going to be able to do an awful lot against a hardened band of criminals. But we can always just take him to the hospital, send him out scavenging one night, he'll get healed up. He'll be fine. Yes. Better than being out on the streets, right? Where I grew up. Sorry, fight. Yeah, Fight Night Champion, man. What a great boxing sim on the old Xbox. I still play that. Oh, a guitar. Good for morale, if somebody can play the guitar. If they can't, it's probably bad for morale. But... okay. Yeah, so we've got the housemate that we were desiring. It's not the actual housemate. Anyone besides Anton and Sveta would have been better. Have a gimmering an old man is not great in a survival situation. They are, quite frankly, a drain on resources. But, well, I can't really think of how to follow up that but. We're well set up. It's another mouth to feed, that's for damn sure. He's going to take resources like our bandages and things, but pound for pound, having two people is better, even if one of them sucks. One of the playthroughs, of course, you can do as Anton and Sveta, two oldie wonks who can't really do anything. So that's always a challenge. The Marko run's actually easier, even though there's only one of you. Still, it's interesting. Yes, I know they built this airport for the World Cup. Seems like a gigantic investment for the World Cup. Now, I'm not saying that it's a small-scale tournament or anything like that. It's just, really? back. Better take these back just in case the little tiddywink come back. Let's get some trade items. The whole purpose was that you have some weapons. We are ready for violence. Yeah, only one flipping component. We'll take these because if those handguns are still there for some reason, then, you know, I want to make use of them. Bless you. Yeah, I can hear that on the stream. Everyone just heard you sneeze. We got a ton of stuff here. We're going to be coming back. Okay, let's see. I sincerely hope that nobody came to raid us last night. If they did, I think we're going to be scraping an old man off the wall. Hi honey, I'm home. I don't want to talk about it. Oh crap. None of us were wounded, but Anton just let them stroll off with some pretty low value crap actually. Poor old Marko. He's tired. Now I'm thinking that we don't actually have to go to the hospital. Anton is slightly wounded. We can bandage him up and he's probably going to be okay. He is a good mathematician, which of course means that he's great at trapping rats. I don't know how that works, but it does. You will catch more stuff in your rat traps if he does it. I don't know. Any mathematicians out there? Are you particularly good at catching sort of small animals? Does maths help? No, I don't want to do that. I think our hatch is going to break if we use it to chop down some more stuff. But remember, of course, that Anton's going to need to sleep. Can we build a reinforced door yet? Now that would be a lovely thing to have. Please, if you tell me that I'm one component short again, I'm going to... Okay, well, many components short. That's so much better. But the airport, we got loads and loads there, so... Aha! Anton is a good man as well. And it is, it's just a video game, but it is rewarding to have the opportunity to do the right thing. And to do it. It's lovely. Some people definitely say that this game is a bit of a downer. I disagree. Okay, so the radio is saying that it's going to start getting chilly. Yeah, extreme vigilance, blah, 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 blah. Do we still have, like, 177 handguns? Yes, we do. Honestly, I didn't do anything. Like, that's not me. I mean, when the trader comes along, I'm going to be trading those. I do not know how come I have them. When it is cold, it becomes a little awkward to produce water. But we're gonna hold off just for now. I wonder, can we upgrade that second heater? Nice if we could. I'd have to make a choice between that and getting the reinforced door. Probably go for the latter. Yeah, okay, we don't have the option anyway. That's fine. What we will do, we're going to get the old man tucked in. He will recover quickly while he is in bed. He might be fine by tomorrow. Marko's tired. We'll still be able to use him for something, but we haven't really got purpose for him. Funnily enough, Marko, the former firefighter, is much fitter and capable of defending himself than Anton, the retired mathematician, so go figure. Oh, now this is lovely. We don't actually need to take a goddamn thing with us. Anton, he has a whopping 8 inventory slots. But while our scavenging is going to be far less efficient, we're also able to actually defend ourselves, so, you know, anything that we build, we can actually hold. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. I think we should have an abundance of components. Take those cogs just in case. We've got loads of wood. I mean, that's going to be good for us as well as it gets colder. Okay, did somebody come for us? I mean, last time Anton didn't even get wounded, and they didn't take an awful lot of stuff. Marko has got to be a much better guard than Anton. Yeah. We were all armed, none of us were wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. We used up 2 ammunition. I like to think that maybe Marko had a pistol in each hand and just sort of started to do some matrixy type stuff, and then they were like, nah, we're not up for this. I think that's probably what happened. That's the most reasonable scenario. Anyway, we are in a pretty good position. We've got a housemate. Yes, it's an elderly mathematician, but it is better than nothing. We can look after ourselves. Yeah. I think that we're ready to continue with this. I'm going to call it a night there, I think. Thank you very much for watching. I'm feeling pretty confident in the direction that this is going. I think we're going to have... No, I'm not going to say that. Oh my God, no, I said that the last time. I got Marko and Bruno killed in very quick succession. I think we're doing terribly, and it's going to go awfully. Yeah, but I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Good night.